Hi everyone, I'm Michelle Kelly. Welcome to Be in the Change. I'm going to get started by reciting my inspiration. Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, which most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people will not feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. I'd like to say welcome to everybody who's watching me for the first time, and welcome back to everybody who has seen me before. I started this in 2019 as my New Year's resolution, claiming I was breaking up with fear, I was breaking up with shame, and I was breaking up with guilt. And I reported with a weekly video that it hasn't broken up with me. So I'm reporting back that I have to break up with it every single day, and it is a daily practice. And I'm practicing, and I would love for all of you to practice with me. Last week, I don't even remember what, I talked about my freak out at the grocery store. So, and how I'm trying to live through this pandemic, which all of us are going through it in some form or another. And for all the people who are out there working, I say thank you. And to everybody who has to stay home right now, that's where I am. And I've been home since November. I was in a car accident. So I started this being at home and being in my own skin since November, and it's a grieving process, and what we're all going through right now is a grieving process. We are grieving the loss of a life that is over, and what it's going to look like after this, nobody knows. So life as we know it is over, and it's changing forever, and everybody processes this differently. And some people go around and pretend like it's not really happening. Some people walk around like the sky is falling in and they knew it was going to happen. And then there are some people are like, you know what? I'm going to be okay no matter what. And that is called living in faith. And you know, it's so funny. I always thought if I was financially secure, that I would feel secure. And it's so funny, no matter how much money I have or don't have, feeling secure is not equated to dollars. It's, am I comfortable in my own skin? And do I know that God is going to take care of me no matter what? I know that for right now that God is taking care of me, and He is taking care of all of us. And some people can't believe that, and some people think it's total bullshit, and I used to too. But I just want to talk about a few signs. I always want signs. I need a sign. I need a sign. And when I get a sign, I need a bigger sign, or a third sign, or a fourth sign, or a fifth sign. It's like never enough. You know, I always need more. So, you know, yesterday I got to walk outside. It was supposed to rain the entire day, and I was able to walk because it held up for a little bit. And I heard church bells playing at a church behind my house. And it was like that was my sign. They never play the church bells. Or if they do, I never heard them before, but I heard them yesterday. So that was my sign yesterday. And also, today I had to do my video, and I had to go to the store. So I got dressed, did my hair, put on makeup. I put a bra on for this. Like, I'm wearing spandex now, and my spandex hurts because I've been in pajamas for days. But I got to go to the store today, and I had to go get a few things. I wanted to get all my stuff today. That is it. One trip out and done. I went to Costco, and as soon as I got there, I saw one of my friends, and it was like God sent me an angel. And it was so beautiful, I wanted to cry. I was so happy to see her. So that was my sign number one. And then I had to go to another store, and besides Costco, I had to go to the Giant, and I got in the parking lot, and my dance instructor, Joni, was in the parking lot. And I'm like, oh my God, I saw two angels today. And she was showing me her car. She's a travel agent, and sandals decorated her car. And it looks like the best vacation spot. It was like a total visual. And it was like, yes. And then I went into the grocery store, and they had meat, and they had toilet paper. And when I tell you, I felt like I won the lottery. I felt like I won the lottery. And then I saw this woman, and she said to me, God, they don't have everything I need, and it's very hard to improvise. And I said, I just got to see two of my friends, and I got meat, and I feel like I hit the lottery. And she said, oh my God, I have to change my attitude. And I let her know that it's really hard for me to keep a positive attitude on my own. And it is. When I'm left to my own devices and by myself, I go dark. I go to the worst possible case scenario, that I'm not going to have enough and I'm not going to be okay. And for this moment, as I'm doing this video, I have more than enough and I am okay. And I have to keep reminding myself that over and over again. And my feet are firmly planted on the ground. And I have to take a deep breath and remind myself to breathe. And I have to do this all day long. And today it is 5:15 when I'm doing this. I only have a couple of hours left before the day is over. And then tomorrow I get to get up and start all over again. So having a positive attitude is really hard for me to do on my own. And when I got to see people today, it lit my soul on fire. And I need other people to keep me motivated. And I am not good left to my own devices. And I know a lot of people aren't, but I need other people. And I never realized how much I took it for granted. So I hope for all of you watching that you're able just to breathe. Take a deep breath and breathe. And we're going to get through this together, 1 minute at a time, 1 hour at a time, 6 hours at a time, 1 day at a time. And I have to keep reminding myself that too. So I'm so happy to see all of you, and thank you for continuing on this journey with me. And I will see you all next week. So stay tuned.